set up trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's good, Josh? Your boy DJ. We back at it with another video, man. Oh shit. Today I got my little sister with me. You say what's up?
What's up?
So today finna be a different type of video. Before we get into that, I wanna just thank y'all for all of the support on the last video. That was actually like a deep ass. That was something that was real tough for me to do. I talked to a couple of y'all after I uploaded the video and dropped it and all of that other different stuff, and after y'all saw it, and y'all just gave me like some really extremely positive feedback. So I just want to say thank y'all for that. We just gonna keep on grinding. I'm about to really get serious with my YouTube shit now. I don't know if I said that before, I might have, but I'm in a different point in my life now. That's after all of that is done. So with all that out the way, today's video is gonna be basically talking about 5 insecurities that men and women have. So she gonna get a female perspective, and I'm gonna get a male's perspective of just insecurities that we got, solutions to how you can get over them, and different stuff like that. I want to make a different type of video since I kind of hit y'all with like some crazy ass shit last week. I wanted to make a video just so just to help y'all, you know what I'm saying, just so I can be a help to y'all. So without further ado, I think I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna go after you, so you can get your first thing and then just elaborate, and then I'm gonna go after you and do the same thing, and I might even have some stuff to say about what you're doing. So
Okay, an insecurity that I feel like girls have, or women in general, is their desirability. So I just feel like some girls think that they're not pretty enough to attract certain people, or they have to wear certain clothes to get looks from different people. So I just feel like they're self-conscious about those type of things.
yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna say, just from my point of view, I'm not too fond of a female that show too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like some stuff to like be discreet. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things it's just intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like when you the whole thing with the lingerie, that's a perfect example. Like, nowadays you go to parties and females just wear straight. I mean, I just see titties all day. Like, I know what every girl titties look like now. Like, I remember I was off at school and it was a party. We had it was like a little campus party. Everybody was outside and shit, and it was this one specific girl. I won't say her name. It was this one specific girl. She walked up and she gave me a hug, and I see her all the time, but this time I'm seeing her and greeting her titties. So it was tough, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't expected. So it just be like little stuff like that. Like, I don't know specifically how girls feel. I'ma just say I prefer a girl that can cover up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that you gotta be like wearing turtlenecks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, as far as everything being exposed, I'm not really a huge fan of that. That's the one thing I'm gonna say. So for the guys, these is not in order. It's actually going from the less important or least important to the most important stuff. So my number 5 is loneliness. So a lot of guys, they not ever, if you ask a dude if he lonely, he not gonna admit it to you.
Right.
Like, he's never going to tell you that straight up, that he's lonely. And nobody wants to admit or say out loud that they're lonely. That's just not something that people do. But it's really something with guys. Like, guys are supposed to be this dominant creature that's supposed to, just have the shine a lot. Like, that's how it's made out to be. But it's some dudes that just really don't have it like that, or it's a case where they don't know how to talk to women, or they don't know how to get people to be their friends, or really, like, they don't know how to connect with people. They may feel like that they awkward, and all of those different things lead to loneliness. And I'd say, like, a way to really get past loneliness is to be more open about who you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too far into what my other stuff is, because this kind of connects to my next one. But just be more open about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Allow people to come in and to be able to really show you friendship, to be able to show you companionship and different things like that. Because loneliness is a true thing. I didn't have my share of it. I'm sure you probably done had everybody has had their share of it, whether you honest about it or not. that's something that everybody goes through, but men especially we don't really know how to speak up about that. So just be more verbal, you know what I'm saying, about how you feel, and that feeling of loneliness should go away. You know what I'm saying? The more that you are open about who you are and you allow yourself to connect with other people, that loneliness feeling should definitely go away. So that's my number 5. Go ahead.
See, I was talking to this dude, and I see him every day at school, but we don't never talk.
Yeah.
And he just looks so sad and depressed, and like, I want to be there for him, but like, he just don't tell me nothing. He don't open up. Yeah,
he shut you out if you try and ask him about anything. And that's the dudes. I might have to add something on too, but I'm gonna let you go ahead, and I'm gonna probably add a little honorable mention in there or something like that.
I just feel like he's too prideful. Like, he just don't want to ask for help.
No doubt. Dang, that's a good one too. Go
ahead. Another insecurity is their intellect. So I know when I'm talking to people, I want to be able to connect with them. And some girls just feel like they don't click with certain people, so they go out and they search and search and search. But I feel like you should sit back and wait for those people to come to you.
That's definitely a true thing. I actually that's crazy that you're saying this. I just was talking to a female friend of mine the other day, and I was just trying to like explain to her just the way that I see things, because everybody had a different point of view on stuff and, you know, what have you. But women are not hunters. Men are hunters. That's why we go out and we find the women. That's why we ask the woman on the first date, or, you know, when we approach them about how we feel about them. We do that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that a woman can't do it. It's not about capability. It's about the way that things are done. You know what I'm saying? Like, a man is typically the person to approach the female. I feel like if a man can't approach you, like, he won't approach you. He like you and everything. You find all of that out afterwards, but he can't approach you. He probably not the one for you, because that is a sign, you know what I'm saying, that he don't have the courage. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, I don't want to say he's not strong enough, but he wasn't able to make that decision. He allowed pressure to, you know what I'm saying, to take over him at that point. And so, women, allow people to come to you. That's just the way that I'm gonna say things. You know, if you sit back and you be patient and you don't become this go-getter, that's something that's like trending right now. Everybody wants you to be a go-getter for everything, rather it be money, men, jobs, whatever it is. Everybody wants you to be a go-getter. I'm not saying to go out there, like, don't go out there and get it, but I'm saying keep your eyes open and allow some things to come to you, because sometimes you'll pull stuff in, you won't even know how you got it. It's just who you are. You don't even have to go out and search for certain things. You just will attract, you know, things to you. So, you know, be able to sit back and let certain things come to you. You know what I'm saying? That definitely is an insecurity, is the whole go-getter mentality. That should actually get on my nerves.
That's crazy, because before I was trying to like find male friends. And like, I just feel like I was just doing too much. Like, I was just constantly texting, constantly calling, bugging them. And once I actually left them alone, I actually found a few friends. You know? Yeah, like, it's sometimes, especially in terms of like, I ain't trying to go deep on this. I'm gonna go to my next thing, but like, especially in terms of like a relationship, I'm not saying women don't try hard. That's tough. My mama calling me. I'm gonna hit her back. I'm not saying women don't try hard, but what I am saying is show that you're, okay, this is something key. I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on. Show that you're interested. Give him like the most open and understandable way of showing him you're interested. Like, let him know straight up. Even if you don't verbally say it, which I would prefer you do, you know what I'm saying, however you do it. But even if you don't verbally say it, show him that you're interested just so he knows. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes can't tell when girls is interested in them. And then the girl, she may find out or feel like that she's doing too much about texting a lot or whatever the case may be. But just show that you're interested. That's kind of all a man needs to try and take that next step. Is just to know that you're interested, you know? So my next thing at number 4 for me is body tone. So y'all see me. I'm a old skinny motherfucker. I know I am.
I know I ain't really got it like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, like, it's a whole thing where, you know, you're supposed to be this big muscular motherfucker or whatever the case is. I don't even know specifically what to say. But what I will say is you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. Like, if you want to get bigger, go work out. It's as simple as that. Like, it's not any more said to it, any less said to it. You ain't got the time, find some time. That's an excuse. But the thing is, don't feel bad about the fact that you are skinny. You know what I'm saying? I've been skinny my entire life. I'd rather be skinny than fat. That's just the way that I think of it. And I'm comfortable with who I am. And it's a certain level that you gotta get to be able to understand that and really, you know, apply it to your life. But be comfortable in your own skin, man. Don't worry about, you know, being this big or looking this way because females may like you more if you look like this. Like, be who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's somebody out there for everybody. The only ones that don't get nobody is the people that don't try. So if you out here and you want somebody will come to you. You will attract somebody. It has to happen. World is too big for you not to attract somebody, you know? So body tone, that's my number 4.
That also ties into mine with like physical appearances.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
women, that's so big. You know, oh my God.
I feel like we need to stop body shaming one another because one girl is a little thicker than the other, or we see girls on Instagram and we want to look like them. Because I know that I want to be more fit. And so these past few days I've been, you know, going on jogs and working out. And I just feel like we should aim to be the type of person that we want to be. So if you want to look like, I don't know, slim, thick, or whatever, you want to look like that, you should put in the effort to look like that, right, instead of complaining about how you look. Stuff. Yeah, don't compare yourself to nobody, women. Y'all look good in your own skin. Trust me, you really do. I'm a firm believer in that. I know so many girls that just like, literally they'd just be on their phone scrolling, just looking at different women and just like talking about how their bodies look and how they want their body to look like theirs. Like, and it's nothing wrong with having inspiration, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, don't get caught up in that to the point where you depress yourself about it. Where now when you look at your body, you feel like that your body don't look good enough for you. Because the second that happens, nobody else can receive you. No man is going to appreciate you the same way. None of that. You have to be the first to appreciate your body and what it is about you that you like. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else will learn to appreciate that. So that's something that's really key. I'm glad you brought that up. To add on to that, just skin complexion. We see all these light-skinned
just talking to somebody
girls,
about that too.
Light-skinned girls on Instagram or on Twitter or whatever, and we see the dark-skinned community doesn't get as much love as the others. And I just feel like it shouldn't matter how you look for someone to appreciate how you are. Like, I feel like your personality should outstand everything else.
Yep. That's key. I ain't talking enough. Oh my God. I'm gonna say this and then we gotta move on. I cannot talk to a female that does not have a good personality. If your personality sucks, I don't want to talk to you. If you know, and when I say like if your personality sucks, like you a person that can't hold a conversation, or you too stuck in social media, or you know what I'm saying, the things about life itself, you love material too much. I don't like girls that's like so stuck up on material. That shit, like clothes and makeup and all this other different stuff. If that's you, in my head, your personality sucks if it can't be deeper than that. So, my third, we get down to the bottom, y'all. Finances. Niggas, finances. Do you got some money? Can you provide? You beat yourself up, man. You really do. And I'ma just be like, I'ma be real transparent about this. I ain't got no job right now. You know what I'm saying? I still stay in my mama crib. It's a whole bunch of shit. Like, for a second, I'ma just apply a couple things about myself. Y'all see my room. y'all see this shit on the walls and stuff. This shit been here since I was in like 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? My desk and shit. All of it is what somebody would see as childish, but what I see is just like, I'm still living with my mom's right now until I move out and I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And in your mind, it should not be an issue with that. Like, if you go every day, you still live in your mama's house, but you go every day and you got a job and, you know, different stuff like that. Like, you working to try and supply for yourself. That you should be content with, unless somebody is asking more. Like, it's something that you need more in your household. I can't say the same thing for everybody. But you shouldn't be beating yourself up because you don't have a job at this time because you in school. Or you don't have a job at this time because whatever the reason is. Like, try. If you want a job, try and get one. Continue to try. I will say this. If you a person where you not trying to further your education and it's not even past a high school diploma, it's going to be tough for you. I am going to say that. But if you are making, like, if you graduated from high school already, you know what I'm saying, and you just a person where, I understand college ain't for everybody, and you a person that's like, I can't see myself, you know, going off to school. I need to be able to find a job, a way to supply what I need. Be able to put yourself in the right mind where you're not just only thinking about the money, but you're thinking about how you're going to take care of yourself. Because the money, the whole thing of the financial stability and all of that different stuff, all of that comes from being able to save, being able to spend on the proper stuff. Like, don't go over the top. I understand everybody want to look nice. You want to have nice clothes. You want to have nice things. All of that is great. It was put on the earth for us to have that. I get it. But don't beat yourself up if you don't have those things. Like, if you don't have the nicest clothes because you know what I'm saying, because you don't have the money to whatever, you know what I'm saying, you don't have the nicest car because you don't have, you know, the best job, you know, they're pulling in the best money. Don't beat yourself up about finances, man. My thing is, I pray about everything. So whatever it is that I want in my life, I'm praying about it until it come to pass. Get yourself a prayer life. That's probably the best solution I can say about the whole thing with finances. Everybody in the world is thinking about money. You're not the only one. So get yourself a prayer life, be able to get right with God, and then everything should balance itself out as long as you have that prayer life, that relationship with Him, and you have the desire in your heart to be able, you know, to want to make money and have a decent job, you know. So that's finances, my nigga.
To add on to that, I mean, me personally, I don't really care if a guy has a lot of money or a little bit of money. I just want you to be able to take care of us. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have a mindset that you want to provide for someone else or be the head of the house like you're supposed to be, then you need to get it together. Yeah. Like, I wanted to go on this date with this person, and I was paying for everything. I shouldn't have to come out my pocket.
Hey, I understand. Whole time. If it's a first date, you shouldn't be coming out your pocket at all. And if I find out who that nigga is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get on that with him. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna leave that alone. You can go on to your next one.
That turned me off.
That's tough. Wow.
Careers. I feel like everybody just talk about certain girls that are business women, or they feel like, oh, she's stuck up because she making this amount of money, or even strippers. They just,
right,
you know, they just out there. And I just think your career should reflect your ambition. So if you want to be like a model or a designer or something, you should. Lost my train of thought.
You said ambition.
You should want to work where you're stable. And I know we all start from the bottom with our jobs or whatever, but we should want to work our way up to be the head and be like a boss, so you don't have to like listen to other people or for other people. You just want to do your own thing.
That's right. And I'm gonna say this too. You can't be the boss until you learn how to be an employee. If you're a terrible employee, you will be a terrible boss. And it's as simple as that. So, you know, everybody should want to work their way up to the top to be better than what they were before, rather they be the boss, rather they be like the right hand man of the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, work your way up, but don't. And I'm gonna say this too: the whole thing with the stripping thing. Me, I ain't for nobody being a stripper. I'm really not. Some people gotta do what they gotta do. And if they feel like that's the only way, it's not. But if they feel like that's the only way that they can make money, do that, be safe. But look for something better. Don't look for a career in stripping. Like, don't do that. That's terrible. That sounds terrible. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. We're getting down to the bottom, y'all. We almost done with this. Interest. My next one is interest. So, dudes, I'm gonna say this because relationship wise, this is something that's so key. Guys aren't really verbal with a lot of stuff. And if we are, a lot of times we don't tell the truth, or we don't tell the whole truth. We may leave some stuff out. Stuff that you into is so key when you like personally. I know myself, it's a lot of different stuff I like. I think one of the biggest things that I can say that I like, it's two things specifically that I'm gonna say that I like. That's like different than a lot of guys, but I'm not insecure about it because it's personally how I feel about it. The first one is different types of animes, but especially Dragon Ball Z, because that's just fucking great. I love Dragon Ball Z. It's wonderful. And then like this. Y'all see this? This is pink. Got a little pink bird down here with a heart in the middle of it. All that different stuff. Now, I'm gonna explain this book bag. Y'all know these is the peace sign, so I ain't even gotta explain that. But like, the fact that this is pink will make a nigga be like, I'm not wearing that shit. And then the next thing, it's got cheetah print on it. I'm not wearing that. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of cheetah print. I don't like cheetah print. But I like book bags. It's not about the color of it or nothing. I just like book bags. So if I want to fucking wear this shit, I'ma wear it. And you should not. That goes, I know it's a whole bunch of people that's like, nah, I don't even want niggas thinking that I'm sus, bro. If you good with who you are, you not even, that's the last fucking thing that you thinking about is niggas thinking that you sus, because you just know you not gay. You know what I'm saying? So if I decide, I remember, okay, freshman and sophomore year, I think, me and my brother went to Old Navy or something, and we saw these teddy bear book bags. Legit as, I don't know if you remember those, because it was before y'all like really knew us like that. I know Lonnie know about it though. Literally, it's a teddy bear book bag, zipper on the top of it, whatever like that. It's what we liked. You know what I'm saying? So that's, we decided to wear that. You know what I'm saying? And that was our own decision, our own choice. So the thing is, like, you just really gotta be comfortable in what it is that you like. What's up, bro? What's good? But you just... Hey! What's good, bro?
How you doing?
Nothing, we just making this video real quick.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah, we're recording. I can cut it out, though. But, oh, you want to watch? Oh, okay. But we used to have these teddy bear book bags that we liked and everything like that, and it's just what we decided to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like something, you interested in something, whatever the case may be, you shouldn't feel insecure about that. Your interest is your own interest. Don't beat yourself up about it. Be open about it if somebody asks. I ain't saying you got to be a big ass open book like you telling everybody what it is that you like. But if you into something, you shouldn't feel bad about that. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. It shouldn't be any more pressure on you. That's just how I feel as far as me, you know.
Adding on to interest, I just feel like you should know what you want to do or know what you like. Because I love when a person can just tell me straight up what their intentions are or what they're into.
Yep.
I don't like when people just shut me off.
Girls like that. They like that. Be open, bro. I ain't saying you gotta be a fat ass open book, but be open about your interests and what you like, because then it'll, as far as relationship goes, then you'll be able to bring your girl closer to you. But if you keep the stuff that you like hidden away, or, you know what I'm saying, you feel like that she might think that it's lame or whatever like that, girls like lame niggas, bro. So you need to rethink that, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, my last one is relationships.
That's big. See if you can numb that down, because that's a fat one. I ain't gonna stunt.
So I ain't gonna say her name, but
that's tough.
She go out with this lame, and I wasn't gonna tell her this, but I just feel like you like who you like. I ain't gonna say nothing. And it was just like everybody was attacking her because of who she was going out with, saying, "Oh, you can do better," or "I could treat you better." And all these people just coming at her. And for a relationship, y'all should be on one accord.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should like
just as simple as that.
Not be interested in the same thing, because I like differences.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all should have the same mindset.
Mm-hmm.
If we together, we gonna stick together. We gonna be in this despite what people have to say about us. And just do you.
Yeah. That's something that's real core too. Like, you trying to, be in a relationship with somebody, don't let nobody into your relationship. Like your friends and stuff. Mm-hmm. Your friends should know more about your relationship, or just as much about your relationship as you do. They should never be on that deep of a level. What you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend got is something special for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if whoever your friend is or whatever, like if they know everything, then it's no longer just y'all's relationship, but it's y'all's relationship, because now it's other people involved. You know what I'm saying? So
telling your business.
Right. Or they be trying to feed into what y'all got going on and trying to get y'all to do stuff or go in a direction that y'all don't even want to go in, and that leads to destruction and chaos. So have your own relationship where it's just you and your person. Don't allow anybody to steer you. There's nothing wrong with taking advice, but everybody's advice ain't good advice. Yes. So don't allow nobody to steer you in the wrong direction with your relationships, bro. That could be a huge insecurity, because you'll get beat up about that over time. So my final one to close it out for the men is exhibiting emotion. So this is probably the biggest thing for men. That's why I put it at my number one. Niggas do not like showing emotion. I'm talking about like showing sadness.
Being happy.
Like, you're supposed to be this mean motherfucker all the time. Crying. Like, dudes think that you can never cry about anything. Especially niggas. Like, if you a person where, you dealing with people where a lot of the people that you're surrounded by drop like flies. Like, you never know what's going to happen to them. I don't know how you live in that life, first and foremost. I'm going to just say that. But the whole thing, like, you gotta be able to, the way that we are made, you're supposed to be able to have a balance. And when you're a person where all of your emotions is built up, eventually you're going to explode, but it's going to change who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, over time, that stuff changes who you are. When you feel something, you should be able to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got one person that you tell everything to, you should be able to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why girlfriends are so great, to be honest. But niggas don't even let their girlfriends know. You know what I'm saying? When they feel in a certain type of way, because it's just like, you don't want to look weak, or you don't want to look like you don't have it together. You know what I'm saying? And when you can, the second that you able to be strong enough, because that is a weakness. I'm going to say that is a weakness. The second that you strong enough to open up your mouth and tell your lady or tell your friend how it is that you feel, or, you know what I'm saying, you sad about this, you mad about that. When you are able to emotionally speak up for yourself, you gonna notice your life go in a whole nother direction. Like, it's going to get better for you. But as long as you allow yourself to build up hatred, madness, sadness, whatever it is, confusion, as long as you allow yourself to build all of that up, you are digging yourself a deeper hole. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, you are emotionally draining yourself because you're not releasing. Emotion is I don't know if people know this, but emotion is meant to be shown. That's why you have emojis, emoticons, where you show people how you feel. You can show everybody how you feel through a text message, but when you get in person, you can't do it. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? That is an insecurity that you have, and you have to figure out a way to balance that, a way to open yourself up to people and get them, especially men, because women, they don't really have that issue. They very emotional creatures, and they don't have a problem showing people how they feel. Some do, but a lot don't. And men, we just got to be better about that. That is an insecurity that a lot of us have. I even had it at some point. I think that I can honestly say I don't really have it anymore. But it is an insecurity that a lot of men have, and we just have to find a way to balance that, you know? So, you got anything you want to say, or?
No.
We good?
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to bring this video to y'all. The whole point in this video is just so that people can really see, like, everybody got insecurities. That's the whole point in this video. It's not to show the males' insecurities and the women's. These are just examples. This does not apply to everybody's life. Everybody is different. But the whole point is to show that everybody has insecurities about something. So for me, my list is loneliness, body tone, finances, interests, exhibiting emotion. And what's yours?
Physical appearance. I didn't really talk about hair, but that kind of goes into it. Relationships, desirability, and intellect and career.
So whatever your thing is that you may feel insecure about, any of those things that we even named, after explaining this, and then even with some own thought, because what we don't want you to do is take our perspective and just completely turn it into your life. Like, we want you to build your own perspective off of what we said. Get your own understanding off of what we said and be able to apply that to your life, because nobody should be living a life in shame or sadness, you know what I'm saying, or guilt, confusion, you know what I'm saying. Everybody should be able to live a balanced life. And insecurities are a motherfucker. I'm gonna just say it straight up like that. So just find a way to balance those. Hopefully this video helped. It's your girl Marla, it's your boy DJ. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button if you did enjoy this video. And y'all can get up with us or get up with me in the next video, man. Peace.